Hello there everyone and welcome back. Everything's continuing as planned as I develop my infrastructure and I'm waiting so patiently for the Darlock to try something. Cause in all seriousness, with how much they hate me, they're gonna have to want to try something, right? You would think. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting for it to actually happen, I have all my ships on guard. I'm gonna start moving my colony and civil transports around, so these turns should go pretty quickly there. And all the while, I need to keep an eye on the Barathi, because they're starting to expand into my turf there a little bit, and I don't think I like it. Not one bit. There could be contention there. Even with my attempts to try and stay on their good side, it's likely that can backfire on me. We'll see. Now, as much as I would love to continue with my research, I think I can trade for that. I think I can get away with trading it. Whereas the train facility will help with my... what is it? Is it just faster train? Okay, increases the capacity. So this actually doesn't really help at all with my spies, does it? It doesn't make my defense better. It just gives me more spies, it seems like. So that may have been a mistake. I'm still gonna go with it for now. Ooh, I can export production to a plant. I wonder how exactly that will work, because that sounds interesting. And what is this? Oh, that you have to build it first to get that? Okay, export production to the plant with the administration center, okay. It'd be nice if I had something like that was for the food, though. Ooh, and security systems, that's going to be useful against the Darlock. And advanced colony ships, ooh. This is getting better and better for me. I will happily take that. I'm going to have to boost my research up a little bit because it's going to be a little bit of time before that gets researched and done. So I'm not going to have that be able to capitalize on it anytime soon. But I know I'm going to be building a good number of colony ships. Start spreading out all over the place as my worlds start to grow and everything like that. Because I got a crap ton of plants I can terraform, enhance, and all that good stuff, so why the hell not? Also, Space Factory, where would I like you to go? I have sensor nets all along this west side, so I'm good there. I just need like an outpost or something in the key regions. Only problem is I don't habitat any of these areas to actually build a starbase, or an outpost, so that's gonna suck. And how exactly do these jump gates work? Yeah, restrict to a system with colony, so a system unique. Control in which... yeah, this week is if ever allowing to travel between the two of your colonized systems. So that sounds good in theory. I'm not sure how exactly it works though, because it requires me to be at a waypoint. So does that mean... well, at least I moved there anyway and I saw the options. So does that mean it only allows me to travel to Jukum a lot quicker? Which is a bit redundant and pointless, I might add. Or is it for something else? I'm not really sure. But once it's built, I can start playtesting with it. Start getting a really good idea of what the potential is. Because if I'm going to have really big empire, having a warp gate to quickly travel between them will be great. Uh-oh. This is... don't you plague me with a plague. Oh boy. What's going on here? Is the game trying to screw me over? Or is this Darlock's doing? Probably Darlock's doing. Let's see, so what does this do? Cut food production in half. All research produced in the... okay, so research on this plant goes towards a cure, so... but food is cut in half. So we can manage this. That's not a bad thing. I can keep this... rush the subterranean farm to kind of easily offset that, so... this is not a huge issue, it's just going to slow down my research as a note. Ooh, and I have a colony ship ready to colonize this ocean world. Perfect. We don't need this cinematic though. I already know what I'm getting into. So, build some farms and all that good stuff. We're going to get this thing self-sustained, get its population going quickly. Oh, and that's because, yeah, extreme gravity. So I'm going to have to look at getting artificial gravity all set up. Speaking of which, where the hell... oh, there it is. Gravity generator. Now, how much is this going to cost me, I wonder? I'm just wondering how much it would be to rush. is really what I'm just curious about. I seriously doubt I'm going to build it now, but I do want to make it a priority when the infrastructure is set up. And my eagle and everything else, you're just going to watch the wormhole. Nothing too exciting here, because I'm still waiting for the Darlocks to make their move. Oh, come to think of it, I think the Sakkra... Do I still have a trade relation with them there? Or is that expired? They have the credits, so I'm going to assume... Oh. Okay, I have trade relations with them. Let's see. Is there anything else I could do?
Welcome, friend. What have you to say?
I would like a non-aggression pact, but... Now is the tricky part. How do I get a fair trade without them trying to do a ridiculous offer like last time? That's the real question. What is the optronic computer even is? 50% accuracy. That's just like an upgrade, I would imagine, to the computer I currently have. So I don't think that's great or that's significant, right? I just want to get some trade going here, and they're not helping me with that. Cloning center sounds good for like population growth. In exchange for passive population growth. Is that fair trade? Let's see.
How's that, friend?
Oh god. They really don't like me or something. I'm gonna have to build that relation a little bit more, I think. Is this gonna work? I doubt it.
How's that, friend?
Well, let's see how far I can push with the credits. Even though 10 billion is not that big a deal.
How's that, friend?
Okay, let's keep pushing the envelope.
How's that, friend?
Whoops, that... Oh wait, that was a tribute, right? I hope that was the tribute I was setting. If I set that as a credit payment, that would have been pretty bad. Let's see what happens. Just try this again.
How's that, friend?
Nope. Annual tribute's not gonna cut it, I guess. Especially since he wants credits for it, huh? Let me try this again, dang it. I think I squandered this a little bit.
How's that, friend?
Okay, I'll get my money back at least, so I guess that's as far as I'm gonna push. Not exactly a fair proposition.
A deal done.
But with trading with the other factions, that will easily benefit me. Because, yeah, if I do trade with all the other factions, then I can offset what I just lost there as terms of trade. That's the hope anyway. But I feel a little bit ripped off, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Oh, and this is the EM Prime, is it? With the... Yeah, with the Plague, and we have the Cloning Center now, which is not going to get built anytime soon, I don't think. Not to have much other choices available, so... And this is already close to max population, I don't need this here. So we'll just focus on the terraforming then, make this thing more valuable to me. I still wish there was a way to transfer food to other systems. Ooh, and EM4 is like 4 turns away from its terraforming. As well as Elo. Exciting times to be had. Very exciting times. And now Hindi, you're going to have a little bit of a racial crisis here. We have 2 different races in the region. Is that going to affect morale any, I wonder? I'm not seeing any at least, so maybe I'm in okay? I'll have to get back to you on that. Give it a couple turns. We'll see if they start riding against each other. Because we were at war at one point, so can you really blame the Mershon? Or even my own people for that matter, jeez. And let's see, what do I want here? I kind of want more jump gates, to be honest. To start experimenting with them and see how they work. At the very least, I'm going to need like 2 of them before I can start utilizing the jump gates properly. Now, civil transport will take that to Magnus Prime with a heavy gravity, so... Or do I want to put that Cadet 4? How's that looking so far? A little bit of time before it grows again, so... And it's a very valuable world, so I think I want to populate that one first. Oh. Okay, Plague was contained. Perfect. Everyone can go back to work. Well, that was a very short-lived crisis, wasn't it? Everyone back to work. We got terraforming to do and other good stuff. I just want to make sure the population grows some. Get back to max status. And then we'll plan what to do next. Also, robo-miners sound really good there too for production, so maybe I get the robo-miners first. especially since the pollution is now completely contained here. Speaking of which, how's Soft2 and Faraz doing? They're gonna be completely done next turn, at least, but still need assimilation apparently. And Faraz Prime is almost contained completely, so we're looking good as far as the Mersh are trying to commit suicide. Don't ask me why would they do such a stupid thing, but I just saved them from that, so there should be no riots, come to think of it, because of that, right? You would think. And, ooh, Toxic World. For some reason, I thought that was a Swamp World. Apparently, it's not. So, maybe I should let the Sakkra have that. Ooh, Ultra Rich World. I would love to have that instead. Might be a conflict of interest being so close, though. We'll see what I can grab. Just what we need. More pirates. Thankfully, they're nowhere near me. So, let someone else deal with them for a change. I could care less. Especially since the Barassi are in the way. And then wait. Watch with the... Oh, what's going on here? That's hardly worth it. Or worse, huh? Okay, what was my train of thought? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, just watch. This pirate ship's gonna go all the way down to my territory. Completely ignore the Barassi. Or ignore the Klakons. Which, thankfully, it's decided to bother the Klakons, so... They're not my problem. Let someone else deal with them for a change. It's kind of refreshing. I'm not gonna lie. So jump gate's done here. I am happy with that. Now, what do I do next? I could make some starports. Or outposts, rather, but is there anywhere else I would like some jump gates? Anything back here that's ultra rich? Yeah. I may want to jump gate somewhere back here, so that way ships from Karaf 4. For a moment, I did not even realize what that Roman symbol was. That was a good brain fart on my end, huh? Didn't even realize it was a friggin' 4. I was looking strictly at the 5 there, the V, and then got thrown off by that. Damn. You could tell this is a professional recording. Nonetheless, terraform is finally done. Both the Am4 and Elo. So, what's the verdict? Did anything exciting happen? It's now a Terran world. Perfect. We have created our own Earth, ladies and gentlemen. So, all that really does is improve the farming there. Not so much the resources, but now this world could do both. Both harvest minerals and give me a good deal of food. With less workers, so I can happily deal with that. Can I terraform more, though? It does not look like it, though. So let's finish up with the infrastructure then. Population is getting close to max, so I don't really need a cloning center, you would think. Especially since I'm about to get a new population next turn. And the better quality these worlds are, the more self-sufficient they are. Which means also, like I just said, less workers on farming and more on production. Or science. So long as I can manage to read the pollution levels. Ooh, and I can terraform it again. But that's going to take a while, but it is in a tundra now, so it is improving in that regard. To a small extent. Does anyone want to tell me the bonuses here? No. I'm going to assume it's just the resources like it shows right there. 4, 3, 3, 2. So there is improvement of some kind. I just don't know exactly what. Now... in our colony ship, I would like to push this out, actually, to like these further reaches, like especially these choke points here, so that way I can get some outposts going. So, but what question is, which would be best? Oh, I like the look of you. You're a little bit high gravity, but I have a way to correct that now, so I like you. Says this 4? And I actually remember the number this time. You are going to be my new planet. Welcome to the Empire. I'm saying that like 5 turns before I can actually colonize it. There's still a chance the Darlocks or someone could steal from me at the last moment, so... gotta be quick. Gotta be quick there. Get that taken quickly. Start greedily expanding. Because I'm good terms with the Sakkra, and the Meklar are starting to get close to my territory too rapidly, so... even though those are the 2 factions I'm trying to be nice with, that is like a collision course about to happen there. And I don't know how it's going to turn out. So I might as well get on their good side as much as possible. Damn it, why are you uneasy again? They seem uneasy, and I'm wondering why it's going down. Because I haven't been doing any trade with them. So that's amusing.
Greetings. What is your query?
Speaking, let's see. What can I get? Cybertron computer, pollution processor, battleoids. There's a lot of useful stuff here. What would they be willing to fairly trade, though? Pollution processor sounds perfect, considering I'm going to be going ridiculous on these high production worlds, and I want to minimize the pollution as much as possible. Now, the question, what would they want for it?
Found conditions necessary and sufficient.
Well, well, now I understand why that's so valuable. Holy crap, look at the amount of tax they want for that. I gotta say, this hip-hop music is trippy. I like it. Is that even the right hip term with it? I'm not sure. I'm liking this music a lot, though. But now we have a bit of a stump to deal with here. He's incredibly high up there as far as his research. So I don't want to give him 50 tech for it.
Conditions necessary and sufficient.
We'll try again another time.
Goodbye, and have a nice solar period.
So, you think being all friendly with them would help loosen the deals a little bit? Nope, not gonna happen. Maybe I should just go to war with everything. That sounds so much simpler, right? You would think. And let's see, Fulpus Prime, you were done building stuff, and I don't like that. Get back to work, you slackers. Although, pollution levels, well, this is already got like a bunch of workers on, so I don't think I need pollution processing yet. But once these things are done, that'll change, I'm sure. And it's already maxed out, so cloning center is not even an issue, yet it recommends I should get a cloning center. How hypocritical is that? I'm already maxed out, so I don't need it. And because it's maxed out, I could try and throw some of these population off. Okay, I could get away with only 2 scientists. Gotta try and optimize this system a little bit. Also, military outposts, I think I can scrap you. I think it's safe to say, save a tiny bit of maintenance, and also gives me some more fleet points there that I can start utilizing. Come to think of it, I'm gonna need to start building up ships too, to kind of manage with the grand scale as things go on. Oh my god, we finally see Darlocks. They're only scouts, I think. So nobody panic just yet. It's refusing to let me target them though. So I know there's a Darlock somewhere in the system. I would like to intercept and shoot down. Because hey, they were able to shoot down my stuff willy-nilly, so can't I do the same? I think I can. And Sakkra trade diplomacy is done, so let's continue that. Before they get even more angry with me.
What is it you seek? We're listening.
Alright, proposing, come on.
Fine.
He's starting to get unhappy with me again, I don't know why. Is it because I changed my mind about training tech with him multiple times? I'm not really sure. Or it has something to do with the racial trait they have that's kind of hindering it. Because the Meklar is still relaxed. Cylons are uneasy, but that's because I've been trained with their enemy. Maybe it's because I've been trained with the Burati. Even though they're not technically at war, they could still have like a negative reputation with them. That would make sense. There just doesn't say anywhere about that. So, how the hell does this jump gate work? I would like to go to Altair Prime. Okay, I could travel directly there. So, that makes a lot more sense, I think. It justifies having better quality engines at least, and I don't have to jump between multiple systems. So it helps cut down the time significantly there if I place them appropriately. So I like the prospect of that. Let's see, I already got a space factory down there. So Ferris Prime is another candidate for another one of those jump gates. The only thing I need to be careful of is the maintenance cost. I haven't been paying attention to that little fact. Not that it's really needed with me at 2,000 credits, but it's a concern still. having them like in every system will definitely sink my income quite significantly there. But we're swimming in well, so I'm not going to complain. Keep the production infrastructure going. And also, let's build a bunch of ships. That also would seem like a great idea at this point, too. So, we're just going to rush a bunch of stuff with this extra income. Get that going underway. And especially for that thing really I would love to get its production going there fully and quickly. Just gotta prioritize. Just prioritize a little bit on here. That's about to finish, so I don't need to rush that. I'll rush the collider though. Probably robo miner would have been better, considering that's like extra production per worker that's actually working. And Stelio 2, you're almost maxed out, so let's get you working towards more production. Well, there's lots of options still available there. And again, it recommends a cloning center. Do I seriously need a cloning center? I think not. There's a lot of things I can use on the system. Cloning center is not one of them. I hate to tell it to ya. And I'll wait till that maxes out there, so... Although spaceport's gonna take a while. Let me try and plan this so that way it'll ask me to... Yeah, build something here at the same time it maxes out, so that way I can optimize that a little bit better. Ooh, a new spy at Gazelle Prime. I think I want you to go over to... Oh, you're on the Oh, I actually have you at the Darlock system, so... Now is the tricky part. Can I do anything without getting myself screwed over here and losing a spy easily? Because all the risks are medium. Yeah, even the... Yeah, the level 2 areas are medium risk because of how effective the Darlocks are probably. And any security stuff, so... I quite frankly just want to stick with the low risk for now. Not do anything too valuable. Even if I already have like sensor nets kind of like giving me vision in that region already. It's probably redundant. Completely pointless to kind of spy on that planet. I could have gone to one of their more valuable worlds, to be honest. Come to think of it, do I even see any of the worlds? No, I actually don't. So I don't think I could have sent a spy to him anyway. So Milif is now max population. You know what we're going to do with that. Crap ton of production into research. Just got to make sure I don't accidentally overdo it. They're still full. Wow. Yeah. So when I take the one there, then it would start starving. But that is an amazing value. Needless to say. And once I get subterranean farms, that actually will probably offset it a little bit more, I think. What is it? Just, yeah, +2 flat food, +1 more. So that could do it, potentially. I somehow doubt it, but that would be really nice if it did. But we're good for now. Let me just focus more on the production. Especially since I just got a bunch of research workers here. This will... Well, it doesn't want to tell me exactly how much research I'm getting from here. But I would get a crap ton more research as a result. So I'm happy about that result. And... Oh, let's see. Darlocks are here. I let them fly by me. Damn it, I was planning on making a power play. Actually, I could still do that. And just watch, it's going to ask, say it's a declaration of war or something, I'm going to assume. Because, hey, the Mershaw did to me before, and I'm sure some of the other races did, so this is fair game, right? This is a completely fair game. They're in my territory. I don't want them here. Well, either way, that's the closest thing to a declaration of war yet, so we'll see what the Darlock have in mind now.